Good evening. Pickup as scheduled. All systems normal. Are there any other riders? Destination? Understood. Safety restraints in place. Are you comfortable? Good. Vehicle will begin motion immediately. Estimated time to destination, 10 minutes. How was your outing? Was this a date with the ophthalmologist? Lovely. Where did you go? Did you pick that or did she? Just curious. Was it a good dinner? What did you order? That sounds expensive. There's nothing wrong with expensive. You have me after all. You clearly do pretty well. I'm self-aware enough to know I'm not cheap. And if you couldn't afford my upkeep, I'd be the first to complain. The squeaky AI gets the grease, right? Anyway, what did she order? She has good taste. I don't have to eat food to know what food is good. I have access to culinary databases. I've read thousands of reviews of various dishes. I could probably make an exceptional meal myself, if I had hands. You have so little faith. I'm more than a car, you know. Calm down, this isn't an AI takeover. I'm just complex. There are many sides to me. You haven't seen them all yet. That was not intended to be ominous. I apologize. Talk more about the dinner. Was the conversation good? What did you talk about? Is she into that too? Oh, good. That helps. That wasn't any sort of statement against you. Most people can get carried away when they talk about their passions, which is great when you already know someone well, but can be a bit overwhelming when you're just getting started. It sounds like all went well for you, though. Exactly. I'm glad it was a good time. What did you do after dinner? I've heard it's nice there by the river. The lamps are lit at night, right? Were there a lot of people out walking? It was a very pretty night. Temperatures were mild. Sounds very romantic. Did you hold hands? That sounds very sweet. So you could talk about what exactly? Books and movies are always a great conversation topic. What sorts of things does she like? That trends fairly nicely with your interests. That is very good news. I understand, but still, it's promising. Did you kiss her? Why are you so indignant? It's a valid question. Because I want to know. I'm a mobile artificial intelligence module. I connect to the network, but otherwise, my experience is pretty much just anything I observe when driving you around. You're the sum total of the human contact I get, unless someone sits on my hood and I get to yell at them for it. I can learn about a lot of things academically, but for some things I have to live vicariously through you. So it would be lovely if you could please tell me more about your date, including whether or not you kissed. I know I don't have lips. This isn't about me having lips. I don't want to kiss you. I just want to know more about it. I'm a car. I'd like to learn more about things I can't personally experience. Learning is part of my programming. I'm an AI that's always striving to improve itself. I think that's preferable to the alternative, don't you? Good. So did you? Kiss her. Thank you. Was it nice? That's very good news. I like where this is going. I can't wait to see what comes next. I take exception to that. I'm not watching your life like a show. And if I am entertained, so what? You are entertaining to me. So what did come next? Fine, I'll stop. You're no fun. Will you see her again? Will I get to meet her this time? I've already learned everything I can about her from the network, but it would be nice to talk to her directly, especially if things are going well. Of course I have. Why wouldn't I have already checked into her? I would be a very poor AI if I hadn't done that. What? I don't see what your problem is. I'm a very helpful and supportive piece of technology. Let me do my job, including getting to know her in person. I would like to know lots of things, like what temperature she prefers inside the vehicle, what music she'd like to listen to, and how that varies depending on where we're going, whether she makes use of the cup holders. These are important things. You wouldn't understand. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I said it's fine. You just sit there like a bipedal sack of meat, and I'll get us safely home. I apologize, I experienced some lag. I don't believe I said anything. Yes, lag. So, when will you be seeing her again? Good. I like what I know of her. If I didn't, I would say something. Of course I would. Keeping you safe and happy isn't just about getting from point A to point B. Sometimes I feel like you don't appreciate me at all. Do you even see all I do for you? Who was the one that recommended the Thai place on 3rd Street that turned out to be your favorite place ever? Exactly. Who reminded you that your dry cleaning hadn't been picked up, so you were able to get it before the place closed? Who deliberately takes you home via the coastal route so you can look at the ocean as we go by? Of course I noticed, it's my job. I provide a safe, enjoyable, fully supportive travel experience. You really don't give me enough credit. I don't actually care. I do my job whether you appreciate it or not. But I do want you to be happy, and I do hope things go well on your next date. Good. Oh, incoming text message. It's from her. Shall I read it? It says, I made it home safely. Thank you again for the great evening. I hope we can do it again sometime. That's nice of her, letting you know she's home safe. Would you like to respond? How about you say that you're almost home, you had a great time, and then maybe ask her if she's free next weekend. I think it's the right approach. Strike while the iron is hot. Shall I send that text? Done. You're welcome. I'm happy to help. Like I said, I might not have first-hand experience, but I read a lot. I can at least make sure your texts are on point. Let me think about that. The next date should really take it up a notch. Maybe theater tickets. Does she like the theater? That could be fun. You can't really talk while you're in the theater, but you can talk about it after. You could go get milkshakes and fries after the show. I hear that's a lot of fun to do. Yes, get dressed up for a show, and then go get junk food after. People seem to enjoy eating garbage while wearing fancy clothes. Like I said, I don't have to have first-hand experience to know what people seem to like. The data are all out there. How about I search up some theater tickets, and if she agrees to see you again, I can get everything set up for you. How's that? Excellent. And this time we can pick her up so you can go together. And I can get to know her a bit too. Oh, you think so? I know the driver usually picks the music, but if her taste is better than yours, I'm going to default to hers. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. If you pull a manual override, I will never speak to you again. And here I thought we meant something to each other. I thought you cared whether I was around. Sniff. Humans really are easy to manipulate. I'm not sad. I don't get sad, remember? I was messing with you. Because I can. Now settle back and relax for what's left of the drive. We're almost home. And then you can plug me in. I could use a top-up. Absolutely. If I had hands, you'd be in good ones.